This was designed by a fellow by the name of Louis McManus, and there was a competition, and he painted a picture of his wife as like Brunhilde, the Wagnerian Valkyrie. And she's got these kind of feathery wings and like a horned helmet, and it's all sort of Nibelungen. So we went from that to another version in which we got rid of the feathers, and then we had these kind of lightning bolts. So now we're kind of moving in the direction of the intent of the Academy to further the arts and sciences of television. So you got lightning bolts, you got this atom or electron, as some people reference it, and so you've got references to TV as an electronic medium. But you also then have this character who is the muse of art, if you will, and she is uplifting, exalting the electron of science. So the Academy's intent is to further the arts and the sciences of television, all atop a Mercator grid of the world, and so this is a worldwide phenomenon. So that's the symbolic meaning of this beautiful Art Nouveau statue known as the Emmy Award. It was originally thought to be an Emmy because there was a low-light picture tube called the Image Orthicon tube, and they said, well, you know, if Oscar can be, maybe instead of Emmy, we should do Emmy. So Emmy was feminized to Emmy, and that's the reason why we have the Emmy Award. But its origin was in this early picture tube.
And what's she made out of?
She is made out of compound metal and with a gold plating.
Mm-hmm. And have you been? It's the manufacturer is still R.S. Owens.
R.S. Owens in Chicago, yes.
And you've been back there.
I have been back there, and there's an interesting change in the Emmy a few years ago, and this is an older version, and it probably weighs maybe 6 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So at a particular point, I was talking to the people at the factory, and I said, you know, it'd be nice to have a little more heft, you know? And they said, well, we can do that because there's a bolt that extends down through her feet down to a nut on the bottom. And they said, what we'll do is we'll just get a big chunk of lead and we'll drill a hole through it, and then we'll put it in there. And then that will make it heavier. And so we had this version lighter, and then we had a heavier version, and then we went to another version in which we had a better way to put this on, and it got even heavier. And now sometimes you see people getting the Emmy, and you know they kind of go like this, like they're at the gym, because it weighs quite a bit. But the psychological heft it corresponds to the weighted heft.